So, The Umbrella Academy aired its final season on Netflix, and I used to really enjoy the show. And so, let's talk about it. And I've just got to say that this was a very interesting show the whole way through all four seasons. I enjoyed the premise of it all. I really enjoyed those first two seasons. I might need to go back and do a rewatch of the whole show now because I didn't in preparation for this final season, and maybe I should have. But one thing's for certain: this is very underwhelming. This is an underwhelming season, especially since it's supposed to be a series finale. If this was just a season finale, like a new season, and there would gonna be another season next, like 2 years, I'd be more okay with it. But I don't know. It lacks the feel of a finale, even though it is a finale. Like, the story literally could not go anywhere else with how they made this season. And it also makes me question how comic accurate this is, because I just never really knew, and now I'm kind of interested to learn more. But I wrote down some notes of some of the things I want to talk about this show, and there are some good ones, and there are some nothing else. But let's see. Diego's fight in episode 2 was awesome. Yeah, that was a highlight of the season, and it happened in episode 2. That's not the best. At least there's only 6 episodes, so you wouldn't forget it too quickly. Episode 3 and 4 were 2 episodes that I highlighted as being good and promising. I do think episode 3 was probably the best one of the season. Episode 4 was also really solid, especially that beginning part where they have a little flashback. I really enjoyed that part. But, like, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't continue the whole story very well throughout the whole episode. But one thing I do have to admit about this season is that every episode contains its own arc, and they do a good job of keeping it together and streamlining a narrative through every episode's arc. But the issue is, it just doesn't feel like a series finale. DeLorean joke in episode 4. That was really funny. And Klaus can fly. Okay, then. He doesn't use it, like, at all, except for, like, one moment in the final season. And it's just so underwhelming. Like, this man now could fly, and you don't even use it. But now, I think the best bit of the whole season is the fact that they have this super worn down old van that they're driving around all over the place. And the radio is stuck, it's broken, and it can only play one song. And so it's Baby Shark on loop. My goodness, that made me laugh so hard. But it was literally the funniest part of the show, and it was mostly used in episodes 2 and 3. The first half of the season, it's difficult, but I just gotta say that this is an underwhelming series finale, and I don't want to believe that I think it's still a little bit better than season 3, because honestly, season 3 is just not super memorable, and it's kind of lame. But season 4, my goodness, I'm underwhelmed, because it was supposed to be a finale, and it just doesn't have the emotion or the stakes of a finale, in my humble opinion. But one thing that was really cool is the end credits of the final episode of the series had behind the scenes, and I gotta say, I love it when shows like this, like just anything, does a huge culmination thing showing behind the scenes and doing a big send-off for the cast and crew. That's what Endgame did, that's what this did, and I gotta say, I enjoyed it a lot. It's like also what Deadpool and Wolverine did. Like, it's cool. I loved seeing the heart and emotion in the cast in the credits. But if that's your most memorable part of the season finale, the series finale, there are some issues. And I've learned that I just never really cared for any of the characters. And the few characters I did care about, season 4 managed to ruin. I'm not going to get into details as to why, but if you watch it, you'll understand. But does this mean I'm recommending you not watch the show? I'm like, no. If you were a fan of the show, I still suggest you watch it. It's still a good season. It's just not a great series finale. So that is pretty much all I have to say here. This was a Hot Pocket season, honestly. And if you want to go watch it, go watch it. It's a good 6 episodes. You won't feel too like you didn't waste too much time afterwards. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you still watching, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on season 4 or the series finale. And other than that, I'll leave you guys to it.